Alright, this is a greenhouse project update. Got everything all sealed up. Got a removable panel that goes there. Looking up here, I've got my louvers done, and I came up with this attachment thing that seemed to be the simplest. I just stapled them on, and the staples aren't all the way in. They don't have to be, and it makes it easy to pull them out if you want later on. Here's the panels down here. This is typically the typical panel has been cut, and it's got some tacks that are glued on. When you flip it over, the tack points come out. That's what keeps it from sliding. And there's a little ring so that if you have a long stick, even if you're not able to reach it, you can move it up and down. Goes up into this one, this particular panel goes up in this orientation, slides up there. I don't want to put it up there right now because these tacks haven't had a chance for the adhesive under the heads of the tacks to harden up, and so I don't want them to press back through, but it's working out pretty good. I'm using polypropylene panels, corrugated panels. Corrugations keep things from bending. It doesn't have to transmit any light because it's up under the eaves, and it just needs to be stiff and insulating. I'm kind of guessing on position here. I'm getting used to trying to be on camera some. This is the greenhouse project, and I got all the skins on it, and we had a really hot day yesterday, and I thought, so today I had to open up one of the panels as a vent, but it's already 100 in here, so I'm kind of concerned about whether, I mean, this is just mid-October. So what I did do is I recycled an old solar panel, and this is the bottom side of it, and it's just a 2-tube. It's soldered along the lengths. It's sitting raised up off of it's 1 inch away from a styrofoam sheet that's 2 inches thick. That insulates it from the wall there. Anyway, this water started off at about 62 degrees this morning, and I turned the pump on about 2 hours ago when I finally got this plumbing straightened out. It's already up to 80 in here. So the concept actually is that this is actually a warmer for the when we do get the cold months. I don't want to have to spend a lot of money on energy. So I'd like to store 20 or 30,000 BTUs in here or something. The equivalent of maybe 30 or 40,000 watts of energy in heating water, and then spend a very small amount of energy, like 50 watts or even smaller, maybe 25 watts, pumping it through this at the coldest part of the night. So for instance, by running it now, it's keeping the greenhouse temperature down somewhat. The inside temperature underneath that panel is 94 degrees. Outside it's 91.6. In here, just the still air is 100. So, and this is, like I say, up to 80, and I do take a temperature measurement down through this the borehole. With 30 gallons of water in here, if I run this during the hottest part of today, and that's for another maybe 2 or 3 hours, I'm thinking this is going to get to 90 or even could be 100 degrees maybe. So 30 gallons of 100-degree water. Then I'll shut the pump off. Things will cool down, and probably late tonight, when the temperature starts to fall, kind of simulating how it's going to be in the winter months, the next 2 or 3 months here, I'll then turn the pump on at the coldest time at night. And this will make a very good radiator, because I was testing it today, and it's definitely going to be able to take the energy that's stored in the water, and by just circulating it through, it's going to put that heat into the room, and providing 30 or 40,000 watts worth of energy is like equivalent to 4 small patio barbecue grills. And another way to look at it is that if you had a 30-gallon pot on the stove, to get the 30 gallons up from 60 degrees or 65 degrees to 80 or 90 degrees, it would take a regular stove all day long. You probably would never reach it. So that's the idea here, is just to simply keep the energy in this until late at night and then put it out in the greenhouse. And of course at that point it would be closed up or whatever it needed to be. Right now I'm just running it because I just put it together and it's kind of fun. Bye. Hi, this is Henry on the greenhouse project. So I got this flapper done. I got the other ones done. I just put some extra thumbtacks in here so that when the thing is in position, you can't slide out of position. I left this identifier on here for the material on purpose. It's a Coroplast polypropylene panel. It's corrugated. It's not as sturdy as the polycarbonate panels, but it definitely will do the job. It's not water soluble or anything, so put it up there. Now with the extra thumbtacks, it'll really grab. We got all the other ones done the same way. Just go right in there. So once again, I'm back to a thing where I just have to finally get this door done. Thanks for watching. Alright, so the greenhouse, as you can see, is coming along. It's early in the morning. It's a little too early for me to start making any noise, but today is mostly finishing up the front, making a door, and then covering in some of these stripes. I've already noticed though that it stays warmer in here at night and it stays cooler during the heat of the day. It's only like 3 or 4 degrees right now, but we'll see what happens when this whole thing is like done up. Thanks. Alright, hey Henry, the quick and easy greenhouse. Got the door made, got it hung with 2 hinges over here. Then I used spacers to set these polycarbonate, this first panel up, staple it on. There isn't any handle right now, but when you open this up, it goes really nice. But when it gets over here toward the slope, because I don't want too big of a gap, you can hear. But that'll eventually polish itself off, and right now you just don't push it that far. So the thing is holding temperature, and don't need the light on now. It's brightening up and it's getting bright enough to cut some polycarbonate panel. This is Henry, and I'm kind of stoked. I'm down to the door handle here on the greenhouse project, and it really is, it's working, and it's pretty neat, the quick and easy greenhouse. And so if anybody's interested, please comment, because I did document the whole thing, but I did want to get it done, and I just figured I would just put it out there if anybody's interested in a quick and easy greenhouse solution.